Well, hello, it's Arabella again, and I want to, uh, show you what you can do when you print onto something like this. And it's really cheap. You can bake cookies onto it, and I still don't know what it's made of. And I forgot to look it up, but it will be in the description box below. So I have a plan because my daughter, well, she's 14, and I made for Christmas for her older daughters, I made 2 books. And she didn't really want a book. Well, maybe it's not so cool. I don't know what it was, but she really liked what I made. That's not the case, but maybe it's not so cool. I don't know what it was. I'm repeating myself. But last week she said to me, Mom, I saw this book and I really like it. Maybe you can make something like that for me. And I asked her what it was. And she said, it's an Alice in Wonderland book. And I thought, well, that is really nice. That I was really amazed because, she wants a book I'm going to make for her. So, and then I first thought a lot about it. So, because I promised to make some gel prints first, I am going to do that, but in my back of my mind, or the front of my mind, I am making these for my new journal, and I really want to make a big book, so I don't know if it's going to be a journal. I want to use some mixed media. I want to incorporate really a lot of things so that I can show you and make tutorials along the way. So that is my plan. So now you know what I'm going to do, and I didn't know it myself, but well, when my daughter asked me, so I was really happily amazed. And yeah, so I want to get some paints out. This is acrylic paint, and I'm using a little bit of grungy colors because, well, in the back of my mind, you know, that I want to use it for my Alice in Wonderland. So I'm just going to start and not think too much about it while I'm making noise. And this is also the first time that I'm going to make something in a long time. So when I don't like it, it doesn't matter. It's a lot of black, I see. Well, I'm just going to make roll it out with my brayer. And it's really a little bit much, so I'm going to get some roll-off paper, which I already should have laid beside me, but I'm so sorry about the noise. But I am going to have to get this beside me. Yeah, I got paper which is which you can use for your compost bin, if you know what I mean. So it's recycled paper, and it's brown, so I can use it. I could show it. Wait a minute. It's outside the frame, but I'm using this for my roll off. And then I'm rolling off my brayer, so I don't have too much paint for what I want. And sometimes it's just, well, you don't know what happens. It's just trial and error, that's how you call it. You just try, and Also, I want to use some of my, I have a lot of stencils, and I don't clean it. These are with dots, and this is bricks, and this is one of my favorite ones. It has a little bit of a, yeah, this one could work for Alice in Wonderland. And this also, oh, this is a nice one. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to put that down. You can do it in so many different ways, but this is how I'm going to do it. So, and then first you could have some paper. Let me see what I have. I also have some tag paper or something. I have some brown paper which I want to use. It's a sort of a cardboard-ish like paper, and then you press it down, and then I got it onto my hand. And this you can avoid. And you have tissue paper or deli paper or something, and that you can, it's purple. The only one I had, I just use what I have. I'm not buying anything new or something. I just use what I have in my craft room. Something I want to keep on doing. So now I don't have a lot, but that's okay. I will press a little bit harder, I think. Maybe it's because this paper is a little bit not that soft, as you can, yeah, a little bit more. But then you build it up, and that's how you can do it. This stencil also has some paint on the back, and that's also what I'm going to stamp off onto my brown paper that I just used. I am doing that out of frame for a minute, but I will show you what happens. And how it's looking. It's looking like that. And that's just from stamping off, so it's really looking good. That's what I think, at least. So I also have paint on my arms already. I'm a little bit of a messy girl. So I'm stamping off my, and then it looks like that. So you can go on like that. And this one I'm going to use my yeah, what is it called? I'm having a day where I don't remember how everything is called. So this one came out like that. Spatula, something like that it's called. No, it's not a spatula. I'm not making any, I'm not cooking. So now I want to see what I'm getting if I'm printing this. So I want it grungy. I want it a little bit black, because in the back of my mind I want to make try to incorporate this into my Alice in Wonderland junk journal. So wow, this came out really good. I like that. I really like that look, but now I can't do the other side because I have to let that dry for a minute. So I still have some paint onto this. So I also have some white paper, and this is from my when I did a sort of a homeschooling thing. to learn how to draw and something, all of that stuff, good stuff that I wanted to learn. So I just keep on going and see, excuse me, see what I get. So it's a little bit dry, but I like this. You see what I mean? It's a little bit, this could be background, and then you make some lines or something, and what you get is a good page. So this I can glue onto another page, or yeah, it's really nice. I like this. So, and I don't clean it, so I'm keeping it like this because you get really nice things when you don't clean it. So I also have a little bit of brown. This is, oh well, that's what you have to look out for when you open up something, that the hard stuff don't get onto your plate. So I'm using this again, and I'm spreading it. First I'm spreading it out. This is already dry, this, because with this thing that I'm working on, oh, I like this color, by the way. This is just children's paint. So if you have grandchildren and you bake cookies with them, and you have sort of this kind of thing that I can't remember, then you also, and you have also paint for them in your home, or for your children, you can do this and make all sorts of marks, or yeah. I will spread that out a little bit, but it's already drying, but that's okay. I will show you what you can do about that. So also, so like that, and now I'm going a little bit lighter. I'm trying a little bit blue, so I'm making layers, and this is a little bit rusty brownish look. So let's see if there's anything in it, because I'm not buying any new right now. I want to finish everything first, so if I'm getting it out. And then I will just get another one. It's okay. I have another one of this. This is just the children's see-through paint, and it's really watery a little bit, but it's good enough to make it work. So when you pull off this print, you get a little bit blue in the background, because everything you put on last will be on the back side. So, and then I see I have a little bit of speckles, but I don't mind that. I don't care about that. So you see, it's see-through paint. I don't know, translucent? Yeah, that's the word. Well, you see, sometimes I can remember. And now all my hands are full with paint, but I don't mind that. So this is really handy, because now I can lift that up, because it's so bendy. And I want it a little bit more blue. Now I'm doing it like this. So, and I'm rolling it off next to me, and now this is dry. So I'm doing the other side. This also is for my Alice in Wonderland journal. Oh, first I want to make some marks. You can make marks first or make marks later, it doesn't matter. You can also do this with this, and then you lift some of that paint off, and this you can use in a collage afterwards when it's all full with marks and paint and all kinds of stuff that I like. And this I will print onto this because I don't want to waste any paint. And underneath it's still wet, so I want to use that. And that's why I'm printing it off already. So I already made a mark over here with the stencils. Now I want to try to make a print. And let's see what happens. Just let's see what happens. You never know, maybe I am getting everything, but maybe I'm not getting everything. And that's what I like about it, because every time it's different. When you don't like that, you don't like these sorts of things to do. Oh wow, let's see about that. Wow, I like that. Yeah, I really like that blue and the circles. Yeah, I like that. So now I want to use some, try to use some white and see if I can pull off some of that what is already there. And then that you can do with white or a lighter color. So it activates the dry paint and then you get the grungy edges off, and that's what I'm going to try at least. Let's see, I have the other side, and I will try to first make a few more marks with stencils that I like. For instance, this one. This is really Alice in Wonderland like. And with this, I'm sorry for the sound, I will blot a little bit off. So that paint is now over there. And then with this I will do that again. I could always use my fingers, so, and I don't want to do that, so I will lift it up and then it comes off. And then this side you could also, because there is paint onto the other side, use this as a sort of a stamp. You see? Now I'm making marks that I really like. And in the back of my mind, in front of my mind, I'm thinking Alice in Wonderland. That's what I'm thinking. So, like that. I hope you can see what I do. Yeah, I'm just checking. And of course you have to mind that the paint is drying, and if it's drying before I lift it, I will reactivate it again with a light color. So this is really grungy, a little bit purplish. Wow, I like this color a lot. So I think I want to try this with another piece. Well, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to use this, so let's see what it does. And the rest, maybe I can, now I'm printing on both sides, because I want to use this on both sides. Later on I will explain what I will do with these prints, because I have something in mind already, but one thing at a time. So let's pull. Wow, yeah, I like that. I like it a lot, so Hope the camera's picking this up. So now I'm still going to try if I can get something out of those grungy edges that I like a lot. And if that doesn't work, I'm just doing what I explained, as I see that everything is falling. No, it's too dry. Well, this I'm letting dry a little bit because I think I want to try to get something with this color onto my white page. So there still is something. I don't know if I'm getting this out. I will try. I don't have so much strength, but I have some more white here. Should have got that in the first place, but well. And don't be afraid. If you use too much, it's okay. So this is a little bit see-through white. So this will activate the dry paint below it. So you can pull everything off. So because this is not that thick, it's not really squishy, but you get the real, yeah, the same effect. A little bit less, but almost the same effect as as if you are printing with a gel plate. So I'm rolling it off. And now I want to try if I get some. Well, I really like this. I want to try with another one. I just changed my mind. Why not? Also, I have a white paper bag. I want to try what happens, really. Maybe the white is too much and then I get all white, but I just want to see what happens. And it's okay. If you don't like it, you just use more paint. So I'm pressing it down. And actually I'm just making my own backgrounds for my future journal. Oh wow, yeah, I really like that. Now I can't do the other side because I will have to wait till it's dry. So maybe I'm doing the other half on something else. I don't know. But I see this edge don't have any paint, so I will try to get some paint onto there. So yeah, I like that. And I can't do the other side because I will mess that really up. So let's see, I have gesso paper, I have black. Oh, I have a little bit of black papers, craft paper. Let's try the half of the white and half of that, so that I get these shapes also. I'm printing and making shapes and at the same time. I'm trying. So, ooh, that I can use, but I see my fingerprints. You see it? I made a mistake. You can't press like that, but I like it. Yeah. Okay, I will see what I can do about that. Maybe paint over it or smoosh it around a little bit. Now I'm not making that same mistake, so I'm using my roller this time. So it's okay when you get paint on the other side, it's okay. Don't stress. It's playing, even though I want to use it. It's the first time I'm making a plan. I want to use it. Ooh, see, that's making really nice, a nice sort of a background thingy. So I'm laying it beside me to dry, and now I have these shapes, so I think I'm going to make this a little bit grungier. Let's see if I'm getting it out. So like that. A little bit of that brown, and I like the blue. You could make some shapes with that too, by the way. And then I'm doing it like this because I don't like the blobs. Some people don't mind that, and I don't mind it when I had, if I had something else in mind, maybe. Ooh, that's too bad. I did mess that shape up, but well. And now I'm doing it like that. I roll it off on the side, and I will get some more black, and now I'm laying my paper like that. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm not so tidy when I'm playing with my paint. So, ooh, yeah, I see a lot of grunginess that I like. So I have 2 more. So I'm finishing my black. Oh, I have 3 more. Well, let's see. I want to do. I don't want to do the back side. I think I will. This is really thin paper, so I can stick that onto something else. Maybe make sort of a collage, or make a background on a page or something like that. Ooh, look at that. With those shapes, I like it. And now I just want to finish the paint, try to get it all onto those squares. Let's see, the blue, you can't see the blue, of course, on the black. That's my bad. So now I'm just getting, it's dirty. It's damaged, but I don't mind. And there are already shapes because I used the squares, so let's see what happens. And here I have all these yumminess, these borders. I will use that to make borders for my journal pages. Now I'm trying to incorporate the love of gel printing with making books, and that's the first time I'm doing something like that. I made books from just gel prints. Oh, you see, that's really nice. And then you can journal on the white spots, and here you can put some pictures. I really like that. Wow, yeah, I can use that. So I'm almost out of place here. I want to show you some packaging that I use. This one is from Butterflies. I don't know, you can't see it like that. Wait. Can't see it like that too. Maybe like this, you can see it. Yeah, it's the shiny, these were Butterflies. I think my mom bought it. And the packaging will make some shapes. And that's what I'm going to do the next time. I'm going to try that one. And here you have a packaging with openings, and you can fold it over, and then it will make a really nice shape. And this is plastic, a label, sort of a label from a packaging, and you can lay it and make all kinds of shapes like that. So I will use that in the next time. Also rubber stamps for labels, and here's also packaging, and this is round so I can make circles. And this is the cardboard with the ridges, and then you can make lines.